Good morning, Specialist Sands. Today we will be conducting Sign Times training. We will be conducting land nav. Our risk assessment today is low. We came out before this class and cleared out all the sticks and stones out of the area that we will be conducting our training today. The wildlife, there's no wildlife out here today, and maybe a little overcast for the weather. Our PCCs and PCIs today, we have our Kevlar, iPro, our IOTV, and gloves. I do not have gloves, but the soldiers will have gloves. Our task for today, we will locate an unknown point on a map and on the ground by intersection. We have our individual weapon today, which is our M4. We have our compass. We have our map, our markers, and a straight edge. Our foreign disclosure, this training product has been reviewed by the training developers in accordance with G2 Fort Benning, Georgia. Foreign disclosure officers, this training product can be used to instruct military students from all approved countries without restrictions. Our conditions today, you are a member of a squad or section and have a requirement to determine the location of the unknown point on the map. So today we'll be using our equipment that I just ran through, and we'll be locating an unknown point from a distance. Our standards today will determine the grid coordinates of an unknown point within 100 meters. To include the two-letter 100,000 meter square identifier using the map compass method and the straight edge method. Our special conditions today, we do not have any, and our safety risks, as I said, are low. Now we will be moving into the performance steps. First, we will identify an unknown point on a map by intersection using the map and compass method. Scratch that. Then we will orient the map on a flat surface by using a compass. We have our flat surface, we have our map, and we have our compass. Next, we'll plot grid azimuth from known points to an unknown point on the map. So we will take our map, take our markers and our supplies, and we're gonna get our azimuth and plot a grid for an unknown point from a distance. Next, you're gonna mark your position on the map. So the position that we are currently in, that's where you're gonna be mapping on the map. Then you're gonna determine the magnetic azimuth from your position to the unknown point. So it'll be the position that we are in currently to an unknown point. And this is the direction that we are gonna be going in today. Our next step, we will convert the magnetic azimuth to a grid azimuth. Next, we will place the index point of the protractor on your plotted position. Then we will align the protractor 0 to 180 degree line to the top of the map, north-south grid line. So this is currently north. Then we will ensure the 0 degree mark is pointed to the north, which is the direction I just pointed. Then we will place a tick mark on the map beside the number on the protractor that corresponds to the computed grid azimuth. And that will be the point that we got with our azimuth. And today we'll be using the cheek method for the compass. Then we'll draw a straight line from your plotted position to the tick mark and beyond. Then we will repeat these steps, then identify the point where the lines intersect as the location of the unknown point. Then we will determine the grid coordinates to this location to the desired accuracy. So when the soldiers are conducting this, they will get to pick and choose their own points today. Next, we will identify an unknown point on a map by intersection using the straight edge method. Then, or as I were, today with the straight edge method, we have this book as a straight edge, and we will literally just put it on the map, and the soldiers are gonna mark down the straight edge. Then we will orient your map on a flat surface using the terrain association. Mark your position on the map. Then we will draw an intersection line for each of those plotted points. So each of the plotted points that the soldiers have marked, we will draw an intersection. Then we'll lay the straight edge on one of the two known observer points on the map. So one of the 2 points that the soldiers picked. Then we will rotate the straight edge on the map until the straight edge lines are up on both sides. Then we will draw a line using the straight edge from the known observer's position, and move forward to the unknown position from the ground. Then we will repeat these steps. Stevens. You come over here. Got that. All right. So like I was saying, we're going to move into this class, and the soldiers will be conducting to get this training done. Just pick and choose which one you want. So now the soldiers will have a couple minutes to practice and go through and pick a couple of unknown points. Today the soldier will also be evaluated on identifying an unknown point on a map by intersection using the map and compass method, and they will get a pass or a fail. And they will also identify an unknown point on a map by intersection using the straight edge method, and they will also get a pass or a fail. Like I said, we're just gonna give them a couple minutes to practice. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready, Sergeant.
So your first step, you will be identifying an unknown point on a map by intersection using the map and compass method. So you're literally just gonna get your map, get your compass, you're gonna search for an unknown point. the hit method, or you can use cheat. Open it up. Where's your cheat option? He's just searching for this unknown point. Next, he's going to orient the map on a flat surface using a compass. Now, he will plot the grid azimuth from known points to an unknown point on the map. So pick a point that you know, and then go to a point that you don't know. You good?
Almost.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
Next, you will mark your position on the map, so your current position. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Next, you will determine the magnetic azimuth from your position to the unknown point. As you can see, all of our points are, I would say, at least 250 meters away. Good.
Yep.
Next, you're gonna convert the magnetic azimuth to grid azimuth. So you're gonna convert the magnetic azimuth to a grid azimuth. Here's your map. Good. Align the protractor 0 to 180 degree line from top of the map, north-south line. So literally, take your compass, and you're just gonna go north. And you can really see it's already facing north.
Mm-hmm.
Ensure the 0 degree mark is pointing to the north.
It is.
Okay. Then you're gonna place a tick mark on the map beside the number on the protractor that corresponds to the computed grid azimuth.
Done.
Next, you're gonna draw a straight line from your plotted position to the tick mark and beyond. So just to that mark that you plotted and past that.
Done.
Identify the point where the lines intersect as the location to the unknown point. So now you're just going to mark where the lines intersected.
Done.
Now you're going to determine the grid coordinates to this location to the desired accuracy. Now you're just getting your grid coordinates.
Got it.
Now you're going to identify an unknown point on the map, and you're going to use the straight edge method. Now you're going to mark your position on the map. Mark your current position.
Okay.
Then you're going to draw an intersection line for each of those plotted points. So all the points that you plotted, literally you're just going to mark where they intersected.
Okay.
Take your time.
Done.
Now, you're going to lay a straight edge on one of those two known points on the map. So one of the points that you know that you picked, you're just going to use a straight edge. And then you can also use that book as a straight edge.
Okay. All right.
Now you're going to rotate the straight edge on the map until the straight edge lines up with both the known points. So that straight edge is literally just going to line up with the points that you picked.
Got it.
Okay? Now you're going to draw a line doing the straight edge method from the known point position to the unknown point position. As you can see, he's also using the compass as a straight edge. Good? Now you're going to identify the point where the lines intersect as the known location. Now it's a known location, and you're just literally just marking where the points are intersected at now from the points that you just drew.
Got it.
Now you're going to determine the grid coordinates to this location to the desired accuracy. When he's done with this, next we will be moving on to his evaluation.
Got it.
Good? Now, for your evaluation, I have provided you the equipment that you need. You have your straight edge, you have your markers, you have your map, and you have your flat surface. So for the first performance, or you have two tasks. For your first one, you will be identifying an unknown point on a map by intersection using the map and compass method.
Ready to begin.
Go for it. So for your second task, you'll be identifying an unknown point on the map by intersection using the straight edge method.
Ready to start.
What's that?
I'm ready to start.
Go for it. Good?
Yep.
Okay. So, as you can see, he's conducted both tasks. So for task 1, he did not get a go because he was supposed to use the map to compass method and he did the straight edge method. And for the second task, he got a go because he did conduct the straight edge method. So now, I think that was a pretty good job. For retraining, we'll be moving on. I would say for your retrain, we would do the same location. I'll say 1700 today. So I would say the same uniform. You have your Kevlar, your iPro, your ILTV, and your gloves. Now we'll take accountability of our equipment. We have our individual weapon. I got you. And we have our compass, we have our map, we have our markers, and we also have our straight edge. Now we will be moving on to our AAR. What was supposed to happen today?
Supposed to find an unknown point using the straight edge method and the map to compass method.
What actually happened today?
Exactly that.
Okay. I need sustainment and improvements if you have any.
Sustainment. I liked how we were able to actually get our equipment needed
Okay.
for the job. And an improvement would be I don't really have an improvement, sorry.
Okay, that's fine. At this time, I need you to conduct a police call of the area, and we'll be finished and closing out our training.
Roger that.
We're good.